Alright, this is Mr. Grimmer Frame, and welcome to part 1 of What Remains of Edith Finch. And I know that I haven't really been uploading or streaming lately, but that is coming back. I'll start doing that again, getting back on top of it. And just because I'm making this series doesn't mean that I'm going to forget about the other ones. The other ones will resume momentarily. I just randomly decided that I wanted to play this game, and so here we are. And also note that I was trying to record this before, but for whatever reason it didn't record. So we're starting over fresh.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
And so yeah, I'll let you guys know whenever stuff is new from me again. Okay, let's look around. Someone is laughing at me, and if you heard that very clearly, it's the doctor laugh, because I've been playing a lot of DBD lately. There we go.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Disappeared. Date missing, October 23rd, 2003. Barkis Island. Is that where we are? Are we on an island? He was 11 when he was disappeared? Is that what that says? I think that's 11.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Yeah.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
7-year-old bills. Oh, yeah, close that. Barkis Island Gazette.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Says no trespassing with cameras. I wonder if that's actually true. I haven't seen any.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Alright, let's go this way. Cause last time I went down, and I think they both lead to the same place, but there was a deer on this one. Whenever I looked back.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
So we would be down there. We have to go across that bridge and stuff. See, look, the deer. And there it goes, off into the woods.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Alright, let's go this way, 'cause last time I went down, and I think they both lead to the same place, but there was a deer on this one. Whenever I looked back.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
The house looks freaking amazing. I'd love to have a house like this in real life. The woods. Probably never gonna happen. But it's one cool freaking house. And then, yeah, it's just different things. Let's see if I can get the dialogue piece for down here too.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Okay, I think there's just those two pieces, and there's nothing else noteworthy. So let's actually head into the house. Although, I am going to explore the outside of the house. Oh yes, I have a missing Milton Finch, which, yeah, that's the brother, right? Yes. Right? Or was it Lewis? I'm already confused from earlier. We'll find out. Also, there's supposed to be a boat.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Oh. Yep, it's the brother Milton. All scattered.
I asked Edith once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Okay, I didn't do this before. Killed her husband. Also, on a side note, I kept saying Eddie instead of Edie. Earlier. But I learned that it is, Edie.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
The house looks cool, though. The house looks so cool. I'd love to have a house like this. Alright, let's try the front door.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Yeah, I didn't do this the last time either. Some new stuff. Because the other time I came up through the driveway, and then it went and explored over here. And I thought I was going to try and open the door. Okay, hold on, let's look over here. Okay,
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
there's the statues. And this is something new. Wow, this house, yeah, as I was saying, this house has a lot of secrets, or this game, I guess. A lot of secrets. But yeah, I thought I was gonna open the door. I was like all confused, but yeah, I'm going through the doggy door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
But why did you leave? I'm so confused. Because, yeah, I don't know anything about this game. Just randomly decided to play it. instructions, it looks like. Also, looks like there's a car here.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
And yeah, the inside of this house is beautiful. Yes, this house is just amazing. I love it. Love to have it.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Had Chinese a lot. Cookbooks. Finch. Yeah. Okay, but what about Milton? Who's Milton? Is that supposed to be like the dad?
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
There's the front door. Oh.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Okay, yeah, Milton and Lewis. Did she have multiple brothers? So, okay, Milton disappeared. And then Lewis died?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Well, yeah, why are you guys just up and left with all of this stuff? Also, this is something that is intriguing, but weird.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Buried in the library. And it really looks like they don't want people to get in. This door is barricaded shut, and then there's these bookshelves and stuff barricaded in. Can't really see much. Okay, so Milton got lost, and then what, Lewis, I think that's just a lighting glitch. Freaked me out for a second. And then Lewis died? Yeah, Lewis died. So he was an older brother? He lived 1998 to 2010. He was what, 22? If I did my math correctly, when he died? I guess that's me. And then Dawn. Why isn't there a picture of Milton in here, though? I didn't even notice this before. apple pie stuff, and then it looks like there's a bunch of notes. Anything else I can do? So I like this game a lot already. Okay, Edie the grandmother, Dawn the mother, Milton an older brother? Or no, Milton the younger brother. Or no, actually, technically he was older as well. Older than me as well when... Cause yeah, she said that she was 4 when Milton disappeared, and Milton was 11. And then Lewis, I'm gonna assume is older as well, cause yeah, he was 22 when he died, so the older brother, and then yeah, Edith and me.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
So there was a great-grandpa that built this house. And then Barbara Finch. Who the hell is Barbara? I'm so confused. I like how we can keep doing this. It's a nice little melody. Blurry photo, okay.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah, this big place has a spooky basement, which yeah, it's still true that there's still can't get into half the rooms.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Yeah, what original house, and why did it sink? Was that supposed to be the original house? And is it in the same, like, area? Or I'm so confused. And yeah, more of this, there's a couple different statues out there. Little wrecked side patio, I guess. The weird. Wild fee. There's different things.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh yeah, why did you leave? Like, what happened? You just left all of this stuff here?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Did people die? Like, what? Killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Is that blood or is this like wine? Also, oh, I didn't realize I could look down this far. And there's the garage.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
So what, did people just die and you were the only one that made it out? Or what happened? Because the wheelchair is just randomly left in here for the great-grandmother with her oxygen tank. Alright, let's go upstairs. I think I've got most of the stuff.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Which doesn't make any sense, because if she's old enough to be in a wheelchair and have an oxygen tank to carry around, and yet she still drilled peepholes and did this. And yeah, it said when Milton disappeared. So yeah, when Lewis died, and then Milton disappeared. So yeah, she did the peepholes, and this is still weird. Molly. 10 years? She only lived for 10. She died when she was 10 years old?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Cool. And this is as far as I got. Before, so everything else from onwards is new, but I'm just gonna double check again to make sure.